Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. So I'm going to go straight into the reading. The outcome here is humiliation. Humiliation because stalking will be laid to rest. Stalking will be laid to rest. The way that they were able to lay to rest any idea of another was because of stalking, okay? They wanted to humiliate somebody. So I guess what they were doing was stalking to have the inside scoop and then humiliating the person that way through their own reality, through their own truth. But I mean, there's so many ways that can backfire upon you through humiliation. It's like somebody's going to be humiliated because they're going to be widely known as a stalker. Like, this was the entire reason of stalking this person, so you could lay any of their ideas to rest. That is humiliating within itself. Okay, obviously you see that person as a threat. Obviously you want an unfair advantage because you feel like that person has some sort of superiority over you, whether it be skill or the mindset that they have. And then there's some sort of obsession to want to stalk someone too, right? Okay, and then I also heard pray, like Prey, pray. Like prey on people. Okay, so this is what's going to be humiliating. That's the outcome. Is this humiliation, watching stalking to humiliate, to lay someone's ideas to rest, backfiring upon this stalker because they're going to be widely known as a stalker who had done this. This was their intent. Okay, and then that's humiliation backfiring. It's like you had that intent to humiliate someone by stalking, watching what they're doing, and then you hear that big fly, and then making these lies like be conceived in a way as truth because it looks like. So say for example, I am going running, okay, and I'm running, and then I come on here and I said I just went for a run, okay, and then someone said that I punched someone out on my run, right? It would look like it would be able to be conceived as the truth because yes, in fact, I did go running today, and I came on here and I told you guys that I went running. You know what I mean? It's like they were weaving these lies within someone's reality that is the truth. Okay, so it's like little lies within truth, or a lot of lies within a little bit of truth. And this is how they're trying to humiliate somebody, but it's like the fact that you have to stalk that person and watch their reality in order to weave these little lies or these little truths, you know, to have this misconception, that in itself is humiliating. So that's the outcome of it. I hope you guys got that because that's the best I can do to explain that. Or I will, the best that I will do. Okay, there's some sort of defamation here. Okay, the entirety of this situation is defamation. Defamation upon somebody who has moral virtue, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has been like the main character of our readings the past couple days. There's a lot gathered on third parties. There's a lot gathered on third parties to do with this defamation case, okay? Like, things are just, it's piling up. These third parties that choose to cause heartache and pain within this defamation case. Okay, there's like so many instances of so many different third parties, okay? It's just piling up. It's growing. I heard exponentially, but I've been getting that word and I don't really know what it means. Okay. Like kind of getting like at an increasing rate exponentially. You want to hear something more than once, I'm supposed to look it up. Do I? No. Okay, so the conflicting factor is that you are in the upright. The Queen of Cups. I'm getting that you're gifted. You know that this is defamation. You know that these people are just trying to pile some bullshit on you to break your heart. And the fact that they weren't graceful about this. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so with this comes misfortune. With this comes misfortune. They thought that they were very graceful in the way that they were able to manipulate someone's reality, change someone's fate, to have them have misfortune. And you allowed them to believe this. You allowed them to believe this, that they fucked up your fate. Okay, so you could have been going along with something for a certain amount of time, and then all of a sudden, boop, redemption. Redemption. Right? And they're heartbroken because of this, because you invest your time into repairing yourself. Like, it's like if they wanted to mess with somebody's fate indefinitely, they should have picked somebody that they knew couldn't heal or have yet to heal, right? So it's like, why would they pick somebody who's very good at healing? Why would they choose somebody who's very experienced in it? It's like you didn't fit the proper policy or procedure of something corrupt, but something, right? For this abuse of power to work, for this type of coercion to work. You're too bold. Way too bold. Way too bold. Way too much of a healer. Target. They targeted someone who it's like didn't fall under the category of someone you're supposed to be targeting. Okay, this was because of envy. Okay, somebody's burdened because you're defending yourself. Okay, and this is somebody else defending you. Okay, this is somebody else defending you and calling someone envious. Okay, this has them burdened because they really care about people's opinions about them. They're like laying this to rest. They're like, this isn't manipulation. You could be calling judgment on a situation and they're trying to call it manipulation, but no, it was a failed sacrifice of these people. You were never supposed to be surveillance like this to begin with, okay? Because you're too intuitive you'd catch on. You have too much like life experience in this this avenue to not know that it's targeting. Yeah, you know it. You know it. It's like your life experiences, you would be able to pick it up instantaneously, and these people, they know the type. So it's like you weren't the type. You didn't fall under some sort of category to be like, okay, this is the type of person that we target. Manipulation to strong arm in the past, planning, directing operations, movement, the plan of action, movement in battle. You're a powerful manifester. strength, the magician. That's a powerful manifester. These people were trying to strong arm you with magic in the past, and it didn't work then. It's not going to work now. Okay, you are a more powerful manifester than these people combined. And that's just, it's just the truth of it, okay? It's like, why would you target somebody who's born to do this? This was their purpose. Like, test it, do it again. You know, do it again. See what happens. If it's something diabolical, it'll backfire, okay? And that's another part of this humiliation, right? If you're doing something for this person to drop dead, you'll have people drop dead around you. It's just, it is humiliating how you're able to witness all of this, be burdened by this, and then decide you want to do it again. This person didn't commit any sort of offense, okay? So somebody tried to say that someone did crimes against them, or they did crimes and said that they gave a new perspective on this so that this other person would get arrested. That person's innocent, okay? Somebody fears these love spells. I'm getting glamour, okay? Fears these love spells. He or she is the one backfiring because this will expose them, or this was supposed to make them happy, okay? Yeah, these behind the scene glamour love spells, okay? Those will backfire, and those will help the person that you tried to get arrested, okay? The person that is innocent here, this person is breaking some sort of, they're breaking this. There's no bond here. There's no bond here. Been there, done that, okay? You try to capture this person. You try to capture this person's essence, this person's guidance, this person's skill set, this person's, you tried to bond to them somehow, okay? And this person, this energy backfiring is that this person is held back and keeping their innocence by keeping their independence, or like gatekeeping their skill set from you, okay? Keeping like a tight-lipped situation because they understand that this is all that you want. You're a user, and they know that. It's very, very clear. All these secrets, all these illusions are very, very evident, very clear to this person, okay? Which then gives them this new perspective, which is their own perspective, not yours. They're moving forward to their own perspective, not yours, okay? It's like everything that you do is very obvious. It's like everything you choose to say, everything you choose to direct is very obvious, the way that you want it to be directed. It's very clear how you want it to operate, because you're just, it's easy to see the way that you want it to be guided. So then you're also easily read. Like if you want this, then obviously blah, 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 reading between the lines, right? And then finding out exactly what you want. It's like your manipulation decoded. Too awesome. And then that is the humiliation within itself, is because you're just very easily read, and people see you for exactly who you are, and see what you want other people to see another person as. Okay, and they know it's envy, okay? They know it's envy. They know that it's rooted to envy within these third parties. Okay, have a good day, people.